So good afternoon. We are back. We are back again. Ollie's in the mud. Lee Gunner's in the mud because Arsenal won. And and Eddie Howe has been announced as Newcastle manager. And Liverpool in the mud. It's all going mad. What are you saying, Rance?
I'm good, you know. I'm good still. Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain, bruv. Another day, Ollie's still the manager. Fucking hell, is what is, isn't it? Like, what can you do, bruv? Like, I'm resigned to pain at this football club. So, like, what can we do? What can we do?
It's mad. We'll come back to United in a bit. We're starting.
We don't even have to, bro. Like, I don't even want to talk about them. I'm not gonna lie.
that's like me. Whenever I go on a show and people start talking about Arsenal, I'm like, oh, please don't. Like, yeah. I'd rather talk about everyone else. But let's talk about Newcastle because they were linked to Unai Emery. He didn't want it. He rejected it. Said he wants to stay where he's at. They've now officially announced Eddie Howe. What do you make of that?
I think it's a very good signing because I always said, that Newcastle need to build the club incrementally in it. They need to get a good coach that's going to play a good brand of football just to get bums on seats at the beginning. That's going to be able to deal with the level of player that's at the club because they're not going to be able to get rid of 15 players and bring in 15 players. That's not how football works. They're going to have to transitionally improve the side over a certain amount of time. So because of that, you need a manager like Eddie Howe that's coached a Bournemouth with not with elite players, and he's not going to be coaching elite players for the next 2 years at least, innit? Like, he might get one in. Like, remember when Man City started? You know what I mean? And then man had like the team where they had flipping, they were buying guys like Wilfred Bonney and like fucking, do you know what I mean? And like even Fabian Delph played for them. They bought what's the geezer from Swansea? He was the captain, bruv, and the Swansea captain, and then he flopped. I can't remember his name now. Like they had guys like Joe. Like they bought didn't they buy Rodwell as well? Like
Rodwell,
like at the beginning, like you have to buy like the best of the rest in the Premier League or like some good Premier League players and the level players. First, they need to establish themselves in the top half of the table. Actually, scrap that. They need to establish themselves away from the fucking relegation zone first. Then the top half of the table. Then you try break into the top six. Scott Sinclair. Do you know what I mean? So for Newcastle to do that, you don't go straight in for a Unai Emery. Like, you go in for someone that's gonna be happy to deal with subpar players for a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, even when Pep came in, he finished fourth in his first season because he had bums on his team that he didn't want. So I think they've done the right thing by bringing in someone like him. I also said that the manager at Brighton would have been a good appointment as well, because you bring him in and it means that he's used to dealing with mid to bottom of the table players. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's a good appointment. I think he's going to play attractive football. He's going to be able to, at least he'll keep them safe. They'll probably give him money in January. And I think he'll do well. Man said that. I'm sure.
Oh dear. No, to be fair, I think everything you just said spot on. Like, they obviously can't attract an Antonio Conte or
not right now,
or somebody like that, because listen, I didn't expect Tottenham to be able to get Conte, if I'm honest. So the fact that he's gone there is mad for them. But I don't think Newcastle were ever punching in that weight division really for managers. But
for sure,
Eddie Howe, Unai Emery, managers like that are kind of. But do you know what? Every Newcastle fan I've not seen a single fan of theirs, not a single one, saying that they're going to dominate just like that. Every single one of them is just buzzing that Mike Ashley's been sacked. Or sorry,
but it's the relief. It's the relief, Lee, bro. Like, they've been through so much pain. Yeah, they're just happy that their club's not being held to ransom anymore, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just all it is.
Yeah, they're kind of they know it's going to take 5 years or so. So they're like, like you just said, get away from relegation. I think he will keep them up. I think Norwich will go. I think Watford will go, and hopefully Burnley. I can't stand them, man. I don't even know why. They've never done anything to me. I just don't like them. So hopefully they go as well. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out, because the January window opens soon. There's going to be a few players that like Dele Alli's and players like that. You know, Jesse Lingard might be available on loan again, apparently. Whether he goes to Newcastle or whether he goes to West Ham, I don't know. I'd imagine he'd go West Ham again, but I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see how much they actually do spend, because I do think they spend a few quid in January, but it's not going to be on, like you said, top players. It's going to be on players that are in the fringe of their either bigger clubs or just like out in the cold at the moment. And if I was them, I'd be going and tapping up Dwight McNeil from Burnley. I think he's
yes, he is, bruv.
And he wouldn't cost that much money. Burnley would take it because they need the money. Because I don't think they fucking spent any money in the summer, did they? Or the summer before. They didn't spend a single penny this summer or last summer. And then, no, I think it's this summer. I don't think they spent a penny. So yeah, he'd be somebody that could walk straight into their team and instantly make their midfield better. And they've got the basis of a half decent attack. If they can get
those are the kind of players, that you need to go and get in it. The likes of the Dwight McNeils and I'd be going in for players like Rafinha, like you know, the fringe players. Do you know what I mean? The fringe players
that are decent, but they're at a lesser club or a club on that level.
The Basumas. Do you know what I mean, bruv? Did you know that Dwight McNeil played for Man United?
I never knew that.
Yeah, bruv. Do you know what I'm
saying? When was this? Did he actually play, or was he just on the books?
Nah, he was on the books still. He was on the books. He didn't play, but he was on the books, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Another player that Man United let go, and we're letting man go, but we played Dan James. you know, like that. The club's in the mud, bro.
Mate, every time I've watched Dan James at Leeds, he's been shit as well. I can't lie, it's been fucking garbage. He just runs. He just runs in straight lines. That's all he does.
Fam, it's bro. Listen, man, this football club. Listen, bro. That's why I need to work out, bro. I swear down. You give me a heart attack. Football club give me a heart attack. Honestly, that's why I'm gonna stay in shape. Cause Man United will give me a coronary, bro. Literally. Bro, it doesn't make no sense, Lee. Bruv, it don't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? These men are out here playing in the Premier League. Like, even Johnny Evans, blood. Like, Johnny Evans, if he comes back to Man United, only Rafael Varane's better than him at centre-back. And we spent 85 million on Harry Maguire. We might as well have took Johnny Evans back.
Wait, Johnny Evans has been decent since he's left United.
Bro, he was decent when he was at United. But he had Rio and Vidic and he couldn't displace them, which is fair enough.
And the fact that he's still decent now, all these years later, just goes to show how good a player he is, really. And I know Leicester haven't been great this season, but he's not the reason they've not been great. Like, he's obviously part of the reason, but he's not the sole reason. But there's a lot of players out there that Newcastle could go in for. Like Rafinha, he's sick. That geezer is so fucking good. It is unreal.
Basuma as well, another one. Basuma, but I don't know. Yeah, bro. There's so many players, bro. Like, to be fair, it's harsh, innit? Because you're looking at Brighton and you're saying Lamptey might just fucking nick him as well. Like, you know, them was like, brother, it's just like what Man City done to Arsenal. They was like, what? Nasri, I'll have that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Clichy, Sanya, I'll have that.
Adebayor will have
that. Bro, that's what you have to do, fam. Like, honestly, when you're Newcastle,
you get on the next flight, we're having you.
That's it. Fofana, another one. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, sometimes you just have to do that, innit? Like, Liverpool done it. Liverpool done it with Southampton. Remember, everyone was saying Southampton were Liverpool's feeder club because they were just taking all their players. Like, bro, sometimes you just have to do that. Like, honestly, if I was Newcastle, that's the route I would go down. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at the players that are doing really well in the league, at other clubs that potentially you could offer more money, and you go and you do that.
Yeah, 100%, man. I see the other day Guendouzi was linked to Newcastle, but I think that was more to the fact that Unai Emery was linked to the job as well. So I don't know whether there's any weight behind that story, but if I was Doozy, I wouldn't be going there now. I'd stay at Marseille, man. They're in a title challenge at the minute. They're doing pretty damn well. I don't think they're going to win the league, obviously, but they're right up there. And he's been a big part of that, man. He's been sick this season. But yeah, man, like the likes of Rafinha, Fofana. Although Fofana, he's got not Champions League, he's got Europa League football at the minute, isn't he? And he's injured, I think. So
he is injured. He's injured. He got an Achilles injury.
Somebody said Donny van der Beek.
Bro, I'd go in for Donny. I'd go in for Jesse Lingard as well, bro.
Yeah.
I'll go
Mate,
in for Jesse Lingard.
If I'm Donny, yeah, I'm sitting there, right, and I'm just thinking, why the fuck did I sign for this club? What did they say to him to get him to sign? Like, because since he's been there, he's barely kicked a ball. It is fucking mad.
You know what I genuinely think happened with Donny? He was meant to go to Real Madrid. It's well known. Real Madrid decided that they wanted to save all their money to sign Mbappe, innit? So they decided not to go through with the Donny van der Beek thing, yeah. And then I genuinely think that Edwin van der Sar, Messi called the club and said, yo, like, Donny's bags are already packed. Like, do you want him? And they said, all right, then. Genuinely, that's what I think happened. I genuinely think that's what happened. I don't believe for 1 second Man United, well, not I don't believe for 1 second. I know for a fact Man United were not scouting Donny van der Beek, bro. Because if they were, they would know how to use him and he would be playing. The fact that he's not playing means, yeah, that they didn't scout him. They just literally just took him in because he was meant to be going to Real Madrid, and I think Ajax thought it was the right time to cash in on him. Yeah,
it's mad, mate. He must be sitting there thinking, "Fuck, you know." It's crazy. It's mad because he's actually such a good player. When he came onto the weekend,
oh, he's so good, Lee, man. Like, brother, you lot need him.
Yeah, it walks into armor.
You don't have a proper number 10 in it, like attacking number 10, like that runs in between the lines. Odegaard's a passer, like he doesn't drift in between the lines like Donny. Bro, like Donny van der Beek, bro, he would do madness.
Yep. When he came on against Man City at the weekend, like you could just see in his face, he was like, "Why the fuck are you sending me out here, man? You're feeding me to the lions." And I think the first 3 times he touched the ball, he gave it straight away, and it was just like, man, I feel for him, you know, because like I've seen him play so many times, and I thought, yeah, you're a fucking good player, man. And then he's just been sat rotting under this manager you've got. Like, it must be hard for players when they move club, they think, right, okay, cool. They wanted to go to one club, that fell through. Oh, fuck it, I'll go here then. And then they just sit on the bench, and it's like, yeah, I was playing every week. Sometimes the grass ain't always greener. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but sometimes fucking managers are better and utilize what they've got at the same time, isn't it? But yeah, it's mad. Yeah, where do you think Newcastle have finished this season? Do you think they will stay up? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. In January, he'll bring in reinforcements. He'll get some loan signings. He'll get some signings as well, and they'll stay up. I'm not worried about Newcastle going down. They got too much money. They'll do what needs to be done. When it comes to relegation, you can buy your way out of trouble. Absolutely, and I think that they will.
Yeah, especially when you got that level of money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Even if you have to overpay for a few players.
Yeah,
man.
bro, but that's it. You can pay the loan fee to clubs if you want a player on loan. You can do whatever needs to be done, Lee, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like money, when you've got money, you live in a different planet, innit? So they're going to be all right. I see a guy in the chat as well say, and I want to answer it. He said, yeah, Rants, what do you think of David Moyes now?
That's linked on perfectly because I was going to ask about the Liverpool-West Ham game. That's perfect.
If you watch what I've been saying about Moyes on my channel, then you'll know that I respect him as a manager, but I just didn't think that he was the right guy for Manchester United. Do you know what I'm saying? David Moyes I was speaking about this, I think, last week on my channel. David Moyes has literally built another Everton.
Yeah, you said that on Friday to me.
Yeah. I said it here. Yeah, he's literally built another Everton. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man had Fellaini. Now they've got, what's his name in midfield with Declan? Suchek. Yeah, like, he's got his brutes. Do you know what I mean? He's got his Leighton Baines overlapping Cresswell down the outside. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, he's literally just rebuilt this team in that image. Do you know what I mean? He's got his battering ram centre forward that he likes with Mikel. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, he's literally just building the team the way he likes his team to play. They're very organized, very hard to beat. This West Ham side is probably better than that Everton. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. And I just feel like this is his level right now. I think David Moyes, like, his ceiling is probably like top 6 in it. Like, I think that's David Moyes' ceiling as a manager. That's not knocking him. That's not an insult because that's still a high ceiling, bro. Like, but I just don't think he's an elite football manager, and he's not.
No, he ain't
So,
nowhere near the league.
When literally Sir Alex Ferguson took the piss here, really giving the job to David Moyes to rebuild a Manchester United team, it's a piss take. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's a complete piss take because, like, it's a whole different level. It's a whole different level. So to give him a Man United team that was aging, that was in desperate need of a rebuild to David Moyes, you kind of fucked him over. I'm not gonna lie, but obviously being David Moyes, you're not gonna turn down the phone call from Sir Alex. But he was stitched up, mate.
Mate, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, like, and I know this is going to sound really out there, yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me if he'd done it on purpose to say, "Look, it's fucking not easy, is it, mate? Yeah, look what I've done for this club." Like, I don't think he's no. Well, listen, fucking mate, I thought about Wenger before, mate. Yeah, don't like not just about Fergie, but like sometimes when you've been in a job for so long and you've got so much power at a football club, like both of them two had. Yeah, it's hard to let go, even though you know you have to, but it's hard to let go. And you don't want to ruin your legacy by staying like Wenger kind of did. A lot of our fans worship him. I still can't stand him. You know, all of this top four crap is because of him. But I just think like sometimes it's like in their head, because they're so used to the power and the adulation that they don't want to see somebody come in and do better than them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no,
like,
I think, listen, ego.
I'm not saying Fergie deliberately tried.
No. Lee, you're spot on. Lee, you're exactly spot on. You know why? Because previous Manchester United players have even kind of alluded to the fact that they kind of don't want the new players to do better than what they did. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's an ego thing. You want to be the guy that won the treble. You want to be the guy that went unbeaten, for instance. Like, you can say, I'm an invincible. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine if another Arsenal team went invincible, then all of a sudden your team ain't that special no more. Like, it's an ego thing. So as long as there's egos, there's going to be a part of Sir Alex Ferguson that wants to be missed. There's a part of Rio Ferdinand or Nemanja Vidic or whatever that wants to be missed. Like, that is what they want, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm going to be completely honest, and I said it before, if Pep comes in straight after Sir Alex Ferguson, no one ain't talking about Fergie time no more, bruv.
Yeah.
No one. Because we would have won about 4 Premier Leagues by now, yeah? We would have got to the late stages of the Champions League. We would have won FA Cups. We would have won League Cups. Well, no one would have been talking about no Fergie time. They wouldn't have been panning the camera to man in the stands, yeah, every 5 minutes. Because we got fucking Pep blood. Why do man want to see Fergie? Man got Pep in the dugout. Yeah, keep the camera down here. You know, like that, bro. Like, that's what it is, an ego thing, bro. I'm telling you, 100% ego thing.
Yeah, that's what it's like, man. They all believe their own hype and their power and their fucking, like I said, all the adulation. It's like fucking this comment. Wenger's gassed Arsenal haven't finished in a higher position since he ducked. Oh, mate, listen, Wenger has admitted, right? He's done an interview. I haven't even bothered reading it. Admitted that he stayed at Arsenal too long. And it's like, well,
he did. He should have retired when Sir Alex Ferguson retired.
He said that he should have. He said under the Cronkies it was different. Well, why did you stay then? Oh, I'll tell you why. 11 million reasons a fucking year, mate. And you even signed a new contract. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like the geezer chat shit. Like, he does. He really does chat crap. I fucking can't stand him, man. Like, that geezer for me has totally killed my football club. Like, he has. I know he's done some good stuff in terms of trophies and some of the greatest players and teams and stuff like that. But he's created 2 generations of absolute fucking idiot. They're fans that just accept fourth as the trophy. Yeah, it's not. The aim of elite sport is to fucking win. Yeah, not finish third loser. You know, and if you ain't finishing first, you're a loser. It's as simple as that. And it's like,
no, but honestly, with Arsene Wenger, I genuinely think that Arsene Wenger stayed at Arsenal, that long because of his ego in it. It's just similar to Mourinho now. Like, Mourinho won't admit that he's finished at the top level. He won't admit. He'll blame everything and everyone. Like, they say a poor workman blames his tools. Mourinho's been blaming his tools for years, mate. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. He's just not good anymore. And I genuinely think that Arsene Wenger believed that he was better than he was, and that's why he stayed. It's an ego thing. And I think that the one thing that Sir Alex Ferguson did, really, really well, was he left at the right time, bro. Because Man United was shit that year. If he stayed another year, we weren't winning shit. Yeah, you know the ones there.
He was that good. He won you the fucking league with that team.
But Van Persie won us the league.
Oh, mate, Van Persie and Rooney that season. And Rooney weren't
like,
that great, but it was
was
just like
Robin, bro.
combination.
It was Robin. Robin won us the league.
Mm.
And it's like Sir Alex Ferguson looked at the project and said, you know what, the Glazers are not going to give me the money that I need to rebuild this team. I'm getting on a bit. Let me go out on a high. Because the thing is, Sir Alex Ferguson retiring came as a shock. Anyone that's old enough to remember, we didn't know at the start of the season it was his last season. He decided after we won the league, you know what, I'll knock it on the head.
Yeah, let me just walk out on the pitch and say, fucking get behind David Moyes.
Exactly. But if we hadn't won the league that year, he might have stayed on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. If he'd come second, he might have said, "No, fuck it. I ain't going out losing." Yeah, because that's what they're like. And let's be real. We've seen some of the clips of him over the years, man. He is a fucking serial winner, that guy, mentally. Yeah, that guy in his head is just unreal. And if they made fucking everyone like him, yeah, it'd be mad. It would be fucking mad to watch these managers and players. We say it all the time. What's the incentive for half of these players? They're on 100 grand a week. They don't need an incentive to win. They're getting paid. It's just a job. That's how they see it. They don't give a shit about football. And it's like, that's why I like people like Fergie and like Pep and fucking, you know, even Klopp to a lesser degree. Klopp's a moany bitch at times. Yeah, but he wakes up every day thinking, how can I get better? Yeah, how can I do this and how can I do that and how can I change this to make us better? Yeah, and it's like, and he does it and it works. Yeah, and I mean, I know they lost yesterday to West Ham, but I mean, I don't know if you watched the highlights in the end, because I know you was doing your game, weren't you? You was down in fucking the seaside, bruv. Yeah, but I remember saying to you, fucking, they're 3-1 up. You were like, what? Moise?
I couldn't believe it, Moise. You know what I mean? That's my guy, you know. You know what's funny about David Moyes? Like, the one thing I say about David Moyes, the Manchester, like, revisionism, is a big thing in football. Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of people like to rewrite history. I don't fucking like it. The whole David Moyes situation, David Moyes got the job, didn't want him to get the job. And also, as a Manchester United fan, the standards were a lot higher coming straight after Sir Alex Ferguson, innit? It's like, it's become easier to be Man United manager as the further away we've gotten from Sir Alex Ferguson. So Solskjaer's had the easiest job. Moyes had the hardest job because everyone was always
that guy.
You're always following Sir Alex Ferguson. So for me, when Moyes come in, he got rid of all the United backroom staff and all that. Cool. Fair enough. But then you need a statement signing. He didn't get that signing. You know what I mean? He wanted Gareth Bale. Bale had already agreed to go to Real Madrid. Tony Cruz was meant to come the following season, but he got sacked before then. And there was Cesc Fabregas he tried to get a marquee signing, didn't get the marquee signing, ended up...
You were after, I remember that season. You were literally fucking linked to every top player on the planet and got none of them.
No, absolutely.
You ended up with Fellaini, didn't you?
We ended up with Marouane Fellaini. We tried to get Leighton Baines and Fellaini together. Man United didn't want to pay the money. We were also linked with Thiago Alcantara as well. Yeah. And bro, like, honestly, Moyes had the right idea. Like, Moyes wanted to kind of build a super team. Like, he was going after big names. He was like, I've got Man United budget, slap 90 million on Gareth Bale. Do you know what I mean? So he had the right idea. But the thing with David Moyes was, like, he come in and he tried to change too many things drastically, and he didn't have that aura about him. He didn't have that reputation. So straight away, the players weren't really feeling all the changes. Do you know what I mean? And that is why that worked against him.
When you're at United itself as the club, the brand, the name, that sells a player halfway there. Yeah, the other half
more than.
Well, maybe 75%. The other fucking 25% is down now who's in charge. If it's Fergie, I'm going. If it's David Moyes, nah, thanks. Or maybe, if it's fucking Pep, you're going. If it's Klopp, you're going. Tuchel, you're going. Like, you know, but if it's a Moyes, and we've got this at Arsenal to a certain degree with Arteta and even Emery, you know, fucking when we had Emery there. Wenger, it was, right, Arsenal, Wenger, I'm there. You know, that's why we signed fucking Alexis Sanchez and Ozil was kind of different because I think only you lot wanted him and then you lot pulled out.
Yeah, we weren't willing to pay what you lot were willing to pay, but we did want him. Yeah.
And then we got him on deadline day. And I was actually fucking buzzing when we signed him. Like, people won't believe it. I was actually fucking buzzing. I was running down the street like, we signed Ozil.
Yeah, that's how I felt when we signed Alexis, though. And it didn't work out. Do you know what I mean? Like, these things happen in football.
It's mad. But yeah, man, fucking yeah, that Moyes, man, he's doing fucking bits at West Ham. When he took over them, right? Because I do a show on
they're a
a Wednesday with
relegation team,
Matisse,
innit?
and the West Ham fan on there, Corey, is absolutely fucking loving life. He said when the season started, he goes, now fans are back. He goes, it could get on top for David Moyes because he's had kind of a free hit at it after being there before and getting sacked. He goes, like, the fans can turn real quick on Moyes. He goes, and I said to him yesterday, I said, I bet it's absolutely rocking in that stadium, isn't it? He goes, mate, I can't believe it. He goes, this is the loudest I've ever heard this stadium. Like, he goes to every home game, yeah. He goes, mate, it's not been quiet at all. Every game is fucking like stupidly loud, win, lose, or draw. I was like, well, that's cool, man. But do you know what? There's certain factors into that because I've heard Arsenal fans say this as well. Different for West Ham because they're fucking smacking it, man. Like they really are. They're punching well above their weight. I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans say about the crowd and the noise and stuff like that. But a lot of people have forgotten we didn't have football. Like you weren't allowed to go to football. So I think
absolutely, a lot of people are just happy to be there, innit?
Yeah, I think like now it's like fuck, this could get taken away from us again. Like so, let's make the most of it. That might be a factor with West Ham. I don't know, but the fact that they're playing quality football, they've beaten Man City and knocked them out of the cup. They've beaten Liverpool at home. They've beaten Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? They're fucking smashing it, man. I think the top three in the table are the three that have taken the most points in the calendar year.
Yes,
like Chelsea, Man City, and West Ham. West Ham are third most points this year. Like that is insane. If you think that he took that job when they were 17th, man, he finished 16th with them and then got Europa League next season. And now he's in Europa League, going to get out the group and third, just beating Liverpool. It's fucking mental. I looked at their spend last night because I wanted to see how much money they'd spent. Net spend has done 80 million under Moyes since he's been there. That's fucking insane. Their team's decent as well, man.
No, they done their thing. And even remember, they signed Haller. It didn't work out. And it's mad because I know West Ham were looking for another striker in it because they were always worried if Mikel gets injured, what they're going to do. And it's like, bro, they've got quite a narrow squad, but Moyes is somehow just managed to kind of to make it work. And you know what it is? Tactically and organization-wise, David Moyes is very, very underrated. The one thing about David Moyes is he'll give you a solid foundation in it. And that's what he's done for them. And then obviously they've got a bit more like individual quality as well. So players are stepping up and doing what they're able to do. So, bro, I'm happy that Moyes is doing well. Like I think he's the longest reigning Premier League manager for a reason, isn't it? Like you have to give him his flowers. You know the amount of managers you've seen come in the Premier League, it don't work out. They can't get another fucking Premier League job.
Yeah. That would be Arteta, by the way, when he gets sacked.
That would be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for sure. You know what I mean? So the fact that David Moyes is
holding hands.
So the fact that David Moyes is still here doing his thing, you have to respect it.
He's done well, man. He has done well. He has done very well.
And 4 nows as well. Yeah, honourable shout out as well, bro, because he's having a good season.
Mate, that guy, that was the best game I've ever seen him play yesterday. He was fucking brilliant, absolutely everywhere. Like possession-wise, they got dominated, but you expect that with Liverpool. Like, of course, it doesn't matter if they're home or away; they're going to dominate you. They rode their luck a little bit, but at the same time, if Van Dijk weren't on it yesterday, and to be fair, Matip's been their better centre back this season. But in that game,
Matip's very underrated. He's a good player.
Oh, massively underrated. Yesterday. Yeah, Mikel Antonio was gone, man, and like he went through a couple of times and he tripped over the ball on one. Yeah, no, he was just like, you know, he's got like that clumsy running style, yeah, like where he's deceptively quick, but you don't think he's in control of the ball all the time. Yeah, like, he did that and he's going clean through from halfway. I'm like, Mikel Antonio is away, and then he trips over the ball on the edge of the box. I was like, dickhead, right? But he did it again in the second half, and fucking Van Dijk caught him up. Yeah, and just like fucking, he got his shot away. It bounced off Van Dijk. Van Dijk was going nuts, man. I've never seen that guy so angry at his fucking defense and midfield, man.
Yeah, he was under pressure, bro.
He was isolated every single time. Yeah, and then you had for the goal that 4-0 scored, it was the same again. It was like the defense to the midfield, the gap was just ridiculous. Yeah, he set them up proper yesterday, man, and they're actually a fucking good team to watch. It's like I enjoy watching West Ham now. I've watched about.
But that's why Jesse thrived there. And I did say before Jesse went there that he would do bits there because, like, they're very defensively sound. And then, like, you can see the players are allowed a certain element of freedom when they attack. Do you know what I mean? And nah, man, I'm happy for Moyes in a sense that it's kind of redemption in it, because obviously, on a personal note, obviously you got the United job, maybe similar to like a Brendan Rodgers, where maybe man could turn around and say maybe he got the job too early, like with the Liverpool gig. But even with the Liverpool gig, I still don't think it was his fault he didn't win the league. You know, like that. With Moyes, I just feel like there were too many things against him. His name wasn't big enough. His CV wasn't good enough. So as soon as results were going to turn, and then you're coming after the greatest manager in Premier League history. So when you factor in all of those things, yeah, he never stood a fucking chance, bro.
Yeah.
Like he didn't, innit? Like it was a lose-lose situation for David Moyes. But the fact that he got sacked from that job, and then he went back there.
That was a blessing for him, because he could have stayed there for a whole fucking year, got another year, and then he probably would have never got another job. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was a blessing. I want to read this super chat out. The people that have put super chat questions in and nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, I'll answer them at the end of the show. So stick around and I'll go back to them and we'll get the thoughts of me and Rants on that. Yeah. Would Moyes be able to change around the current United squad to compete? I think he may be the most practical signing for United. Well, David Moyes back to United. I don't know about that, man.
No,
I think United need a fucking a superstar. That's what they need. They need a an elite manager. Like, I don't think Moyes is good. Like, I think we've all agreed on that, but I don't think he'd do better with United now, I think. But I don't think
David Moyes, one thing David Moyes would do is United wouldn't have only 2 clean sheets in 25 games.
Yeah.
That's one thing David Moyes would want to do. Like, he would definitely tighten things up. But to be honest, bruv, I could do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a bum. So let's not pretend that it's rocket science, innit? David Moyes is doing what he's supposed to do. No, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. He's exceeding what people expect from him at West Ham. But I feel like he's built a team in his image. At Manchester United, you're never going to be allowed to build a team, in your own image, because you have to win things. You know what I mean? And in order to be given the time to build a team in your own image, you should have a CV, unless you're fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who got given 3 years and £500 million fucking quid. This is why I say this team. That's why this team's fucking tapped. We need to wait and see if Arteta lasts for 3 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, the jury's still out on Arteta, yeah? Like, the jury's not out on Oli. He's guilty, fam. you know, like that.
Man's been charged, bro. He's guilty.
Bro, he's been charged, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? He's in the cell.
Do not pass go. He's finished. But what do you think it's going to take for him to get sacked, though? Like, because you lot seem to just be like, I remember like growing up watching United with the Fergie era and that, right? And I know it's different now. Football's changed completely, right? But you lot used to be ruthless, man. Every single summer, if there was a player in the Premier League that was better than what you've got, Fergie's straight in there. Boom, I'm having Berbatov. Boom,
100%.
Boom, I'm having fucking Carrick. Boom, I'm having Rio.
Eric Cantona. Andy Cole.
Yeah.
Teddy Sheringham.
What changed? Because you ain't got that anymore about you. You don't act quick enough on anything, like transfers, sacking the manager. And I know you've not always been a sacking club. Like, I think if you go through your managers list total, it's not that many managers in your history. Like, it's tiny compared to, say, Chelsea, for example, who fucking sack everyone. Yeah, but it's like, I just look at it and I just think, like, there's a serious issue with United where...
Yeah, but Lee, the one thing I would say about that, bro, like, when Man United, they say Man United is not a sacking club. Bro, you don't sack the managers when you're winning. So because we've been successful, we're not sacking, man. You know, them ones there, that's what it is. You're only not sacking, man, because you're winning. Stop pretending that you don't sack, man, because it's your ethos. No, bruv. You don't sack, man, because they're winning shit. When they stop winning shit, they get sacked. Real Madrid's the only team that I know, and maybe Bayern Munich, that they sack, man, when they're winning things, because they want to win more. Do you know what I mean? So the reason why Man United ain't sack bare managers is because they, like, when you look at the longest reigns as the managers, I'm sure there'll be a correlation with success.
Yeah,
they'll just keep, man, for the sake of it.
Del Bosque at Madrid. I'll never forget this, brother. I can't remember what year it was. I think it might have been the year Zidane slapped that volley in against Leverkusen. I think. I might be wrong. Yeah, but He won the league. 3 days later, he wins the Champions League. Man's sitting there on the bench with some fat Cuban cigar, bruv, yeah? The next day, they sack him. It's like he's just won the league and the Champions League. And the reason they said they sacked him was because he's too old and he's gone stale.
100%, bro. Like,
won the league.
Listen, I love it. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, obviously, growing up, I used to fucking like to support Brazil and that in the World Cups and that, bro. And I'm like,
oh, no settings,
bro, man, like Big Phil and that, bro.
Oh, Scolari, yeah, man. Come on.
Brazil are gangster. Brazil will be like, cool, win me a World Cup, you're sacked. What? Come on, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Nah, come on, bro. Like, to me, that's football. It's like, cool, you've taken us where I wanted you to take us, and now you can go.
Yeah, now you can fuck off. Thanks for the memories.
You can go on holiday now.
See you later.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, have a little payout. We'll pay for your holiday. You can go on holiday, mate. But it's true though, man. And do you know what's mad? Yeah, he was sacked in 2003. See, Leverkusen final was the year before, I think, wasn't it? I think it was 2002 that there was Zidane slapped that one top corner on the volley. But again, fucking there you go, that one there. You said about Bayern. Heinkes won it in '97. The Champions League, got sacked because Real Madrid finished fourth. And
they fucked Pep up as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Mutual consent and that. They just said, bruv, we're not renewing your contract, bro. So dip.
Yeah, so this is the thing. For these clubs, you have to win the league standard. Yeah, that's you ain't even getting praise for that. That's a given. You have to win the league.
That's in your contract. That's your bare minimum.
Yeah, but now you have to win the Champions League, and if you don't win the Champions League, you might be lucky to get another go, but you probably won't. Yeah, and it's the same at Juve. Juve have this mentality: the league's a given. Yeah, not so much anymore, but when he was there last time, and it's like Bayern, Real Madrid, and Juve have that mentality that the league's ours. Yeah, no fuckers winning this league. So if you don't fucking win it, mate, you're gone. Yeah, and if you do win it, you better compete in the final for the Champions League. And if you don't, you're gone. Yeah, that is the standards, man. Like, that is where all football clubs should aim to want to be, especially like us, you, fucking Liverpool, they do, to be fair. City, they do. Chelsea, you know, every single top club should be looking at it going, right, if the manager don't win the league, he's sacked. There's nothing that says that you have to keep a manager for 20 years. To be successful. There's nothing to say that you have to you can't sack managers. The three most successful clubs in world football in the last 16 years, I see this the other day, was Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea, and every one of them has averaged a manager a season. Yeah, and they're the three most successful clubs in the world in the last 16 years, and they've had nearly 50 managers. I think they have had 50 managers between them, because I think one of them sacked 2 managers in a season. And it's like, there's nothing that's written. The only reason people have this in their head about longevity is because they came on board and they were born into the Wenger era, the Fergie era. Yeah, there's nothing to suggest.
Only 2 managers, bro. To win. Leave fuck that. It's not the way to win, bro. At the end of the day, the way to win is the way to win is literally identifying that there's an issue and fixing it. And if that means getting rid of the fucking manager, then you get rid. Do you know what I mean? You don't wait and hope that he turns things around. You don't do that. You have to be proactive. The reason why teams sack managers and bring in new managers, because they're proactive. This isn't working. Let me change it now before it's too late.
Well, that's what Tottenham have done. They got rid of Nuno. Yeah, my man won manager of the month, first month of the season, by the way. A few weeks later, they sacked him. And this is why I don't get gassed. I said this on a show the other day, right? This is why I do not get gassed up over players having 2 or 3 good games, right? And then go, oh, he's put you in the mud. You're in the mud, yeah? Nuno won his first 3 games of the season and got sacked 6 games later.
Bro, he got manager of the month in his first month and then got sacked. I don't think that's ever happened.
It probably ain't. It's mad. But this is why I don't get gassed over things so quickly. People always like to look at the shortest fucking time span. Yeah, like that fella on AFTV, I posted, it was just that laughable. I posted it on my Insta earlier. The geezer said, since the last international break, we've had a 75% win ratio. If you go back to the Invincibles, they had 68.429 minus pi. Who gives a shit? You are basically comparing 7 fucking games under Arteta to a 49-game unbeaten streak.
I hear that, Lee. Well, one thing I would say, yeah, in the Arteta defense, yeah, because you get me. When Arteta came through, I was bigging up Arteta, saying how good he was going to be a coach, yeah. And then,
he did.
And then when Arsenal started losing, Bear Man started digging up old tweets saying I was in the mud. Well, guess what, bro? I rose from the dead, motherfucker. You know what was there? Because now, brother, Arteta's got bare clean sheets, blood. You know them ones, Lord.
Yeah, but do you know what?
Blood.
Do you know what?
Listen,
honestly,
it is what it is, bro. Arteta's back, blood. I'm telling you,
Arteta,
man. You know what, bro? He's still won more trophies than Ollie, blood.
Yeah, but you've won more trophies than Ollie.
I know, but I'm just saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta's here, innit? So Arteta's here, bro, and it's one of them ones where I don't rate your squad. And yes, he is only playing one game a week, but you can only do what you do, bro. Like when I looked at your summer window, I thought, right, Arteta hasn't brought in enough experience, etc., etc., etc. But some of the signings so far, he seems to be getting a tune out of them, and also he's getting a tune out of a few of your younger players and that. And bruv, if you finish, say, 6th this season, it's an improvement, bro. You finished 8th the last 2 years. It's true.
No, it's an improvement. It's true. It's an improvement. But, and here's the hook, right? Here is the hook. If David Moyes can get the job a week after Arteta, spend a third of the money, have a squad that's wafer thinner than Lee Gunner, bruv. Like, thinner than these arms, bruv. Right? If he can have a squad thinner than my fucking arms, right, spend a third of the money and take them from 17th to currently 3rd, why can't we go from 8th to 1st? Because apparently this is the best young coach in world football, I was getting told. And this is why I get the ump with it, Rants. He's fucked Aubameyang up so badly.
Lee, you said 8th to 1st, bro, but the gap between, say, 17th to 6th is much smaller than the gap between 5th to 1st, let alone 8th to 1st. Do you see what I'm saying?
It is, but when you're the biggest spenders in Europe,
I hear that, but
twice in a row.
I hear that, but then you can say
300 million under this manager, man.
But you have a director of football. Man United don't. Do you know what I mean?
No, we got somebody called Edu Gaspar. He's not a director of football.
So what is he doing?
He's a puppet.
Because Man United don't have a DOF.
Russia's got him on strings, bro.
I can blame Ollie for the signings because I know that they're Ollie's players, innit? But bro, like you've actually got a man in charge of recruitment. We don't. So it's like, I don't know, fam. Do you know what I mean? I really don't really know, fam. Because...
Man, honestly, Rants, I look at it, and like, yes, we're on a good run. And yes, we don't look like conceding a goal. But having said that, right, the only team I didn't expect to beat out of this 10-game unbeaten run was Leicester.
Yeah.
I expect to beat Tottenham, Norwich, Burnley.
Bro, you have to admit that Leicester win, was big, fam.
Oh, no, it's a decent win. Listen, don't get it twisted. They're fucking not playing great at the minute, but we made them look shit. Yeah, we made them look proper shit. For about 30 minutes of that game, they were all over the place. Once they, like, rejigged it, we didn't really do a massive amount, but we never looked like conceding. And the one thing I'll say, and we don't look like conceding goals at the minute, right? Which is cool. But that's because, number one, Tomiyasu don't fucking overlap the fullback, the winger, sorry.
That's which is why we're not.
No, he's the right back.
No, but he is a centre back.
He is a centre back, but he's playing right back. He's actually been very good.
Yeah, he is. He's quite quick, isn't it? Like, bruv, like he gets about.
It's been decent, but the thing is, the problem we've got is he don't overlap the fucking winger. So then whoever that is, Saka, Pepe, whoever's out there, they've got no one overlapping them. They then have Odegaard, if he's playing, running into the same area, and or Tomiyasu will go inverted like Bellerin used to. So it's like everyone's in the same fucking space. They're all getting in each other's way on that side. When you look on the opposite side, we have at the moment Nuno Tavares. He's overlapping. So that's why Smith Rowe can then fucking come and do his thing. Because then him and Aubameyang are floating in and around that left-hand side into centre. And that's why Smith Rowe has started to score goals, because fucking he's got an overlapping fullback. Aubameyang's in the team. Laka's up front. Laka and Aubameyang play better together. Yeah, not fucking like Unai Emery didn't tell everyone this. Like when Laka was getting player of the season and Aubameyang golden boot, like who knew? And we didn't really miss fucking Thomas Partey at the weekend. Maitland-Niles came in and was superb, man. I thought he was really good. But as soon as Granit Xhaka's fit, and it's a coincidence that we've started winning games when Xhaka's out injured, by the way. Yeah, and fucking Odegaard's been sat on the bench. Like Gibraltar guard, yeah, fucking stat pad against Gibraltar and then man over there, bruv, yeah.
Gibraltar guard.
Yeah, he's fucking dog shit, bro. Broke a world record for fucking key passes against Gibraltar. Bro, I could do that. Your team would beat Gibraltar.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, they're fucking ranked like nearly 200 out of 205 teams or something, like in the world.
Yeah.
It's mad. But it's like, I look at it and I think nicking 1-0 wins is cool until you don't score. Then they ain't getting wins. And it's not sustainable. It's the same as the goalkeeper or the defender being man of the match every week. That is not sustainable.
Here, bruv. Like, bruv, when we win or when we lose, the goalkeeper's still man of the match.
Mate, it's mad. Honestly, it's this fucking Ramsdale didn't have fuck all to do. He could have had a cigar on the go. The one thing he did have to do, he came legging it out of goal, yeah? And Benjamin White and him are running towards each other. And they both missed the ball. And Josh King got the ball. I was like, fuck, open goal. And he hit the side netting. Yeah, but on another day, Aubameyang goes and scores the penalty. Aubameyang doesn't pass it to or miskick it to Saka. We go 1-0 up early. We go on and batter them 5. Yeah, but on another day, it could have been 1-1. And this is where we're at with Arsenal at the minute. Every game, it could be, well, on another day, we could have drawn that. And on another day, we could have fucking slapped him. There's no consistency with us, and it ain't sustainable because as soon as we do come up against a good team, a really good fucking team, like Liverpool next, that are going to be a wounded animal, they're at Anfield. We ain't beaten them for 9 years at Anfield. That's going to get kind of sticky, I can't lie. Yeah, they're going to be fucking... When was the last time Liverpool fucking have lost 2 games in a row? Probably last season, mid-season, when they lost them 6 at home. Yeah, since then, they've been relentless, man. They ain't lost a fucking game in 25 games until West Ham. So they're going to
be a good time you're playing them. You never know. Imagine if you lot go and wig them as well. Bruv, Lee, you
fucking everyone in the mud outside the Emirates.
Bruv, listen, if you, man, go and beat Liverpool now, oh my days. Lee,
bruv, I'll have to deactivate. On me, mate.
You are finito, bro. Oh my God, bro.
I think we go above them if we beat them.
Bro, listen, after Liverpool, smoked us 5-0, and Leicester smoked us, and you beat Leicester. If you smoke Liverpool, Lee, you can't come back to this country, bro. You might as well throw your passport.
I'm never coming back anyway. Yeah, if we beat them, if we beat them, right? I don't know who West Ham's next game is, but if we beat them, no, we can't go above West Ham because their goal difference is better. If we beat Liverpool, we're above them.
Oh, bro.
That'd be mad. That would actually be fucking
You've actually got decent points, bro. How are you? Nah, you'll go above, bro. You're above us, I swear. Nah, what is... Nah, my days, bro. What?
Yeah, you're 6th. We're 5th.
Nah, fuck out.
Yeah, we're 3 points clear of you. Do you know what's mad, though, right? This is where I say it's not sustainable, though, Rants, right? Because people are saying to me, Lee, you're in the mud, and it's all banter, and I know all of that, right? We've played 11 games. We've scored 13 goals, right? 6 of them came in 2 games. 3 against Villa, 3 against Tottenham. Yeah. So we've scored 7 goals in fucking 9
Lee,
games.
Bro, listen, I'm trolling. I know you're right, blood. It's just like...
No, I know you want to. It's funny still.
When Tottenham won their first 3 games 3-0 and their goal difference was +3 and they were top of the league. 1-0, sorry. And they were top of the league, with 3 goal difference. Bro, man knew that wasn't lasting. You know that? I mean, you knew it weren't lasting, bro. Do you know what I mean? The one thing I would say, like, defense wins titles, innit? I'm not saying you're going to win the title, but the one thing that Arteta's got right is that you're not shipping goals, bro. Like, I would swap your defense right now, for our attack right now, blood. Because it's one of them ones, and I don't mean the players, I mean just the structure. Because literally,
you've only conceded 4 goals more than us.
Yeah, but bro, it's the manner in which man are conceding these goals, fam. It's mad.
The goals at the weekend were fucking hilarious. Luke Shaw again. That second one, I didn't even know it was in. I thought, what the fuck's gone on here?
Bro, Luke Shaw left, man. At the back post. Like, Luke Shaw looked over I said, do you know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Eric Bailly's own goal was sick, though. I can't lie. That was a mad goal.
Listen, Eric Bailly understood the assignment, bruv. That's one thing.
Yeah. Man got the message through the post, bruv. Pigeon post, they sent it. Bosh, job 100%.
Done. Smash. Lovely. You know, like that. That's just what it is, my bro.
It was funny, though, because fucking David De Gea fucked up for that second goal as well. Yeah. But he punched the post. I was like, bruv, don't punch the post, man. You break your fucking wrist and Nick Pope's in goal. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Then it's going to get even worse. Yeah, then he fucking walked off, and as he's going down the tunnel, he punched the fucking tunnel as well, didn't he? The frame of the tunnel. I was like, why is this guy punching everything? Why didn't he fucking punch the ball? It wouldn't have gone in. Like, do you know what I mean? Fucking big up to Reggie as well. Where can the squad finish realistically?
Callum said you don't remember. Lee definitely does remember George Graham because he's that age, and it was 1-0 to the Arsenal and that. But
yeah, the difference is that's the best back five in world fucking football history, bruv. Now we're one Gabriel injury away from having Pablo Merida, and we're fucking or Rob Holding, and like true though, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? If any of these players catch COVID, then what?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, it's still a thing, isn't it? So this is why I do not get gassed up over 5, 6, 7, 8 games, mate. Like I said about 10, 15 minutes ago, Nuno won manager of the month, 3 straight wins. 6, 7 games later, sacked. Yeah, that's the same with players. They can go through good spells. Jesse Lingard and Joe Willock were in purple patches last season. What the fuck they both done this season so far? Not a great deal. Yeah, if anything, Joe Willock's done fuck all, and Lingard passed some man in to fucking equalise or score a winner against you, and then scored a fucking goal the next game or something, can it? Other than that, he's not really done a great deal, and it's like, no. I was hyping up Willock a little bit last season. Of course I was. So I was like, yo, he scored more goals than our entire midfield for 2 seasons. But this season, what's he done? And it's the same with Bielsa at Leeds. People kept asking me all season about Bielsa. And I said, listen, I'll judge Bielsa on the next season, i.e. this one we're on now. Because I've seen Sheffield United's manager come up and stay and get up into the top 6. Following season, relegated.
Relegated and get sacked, yeah.
How many times does that happen? Look at Dean Smith. I was shocked they sacked him.
Yeah, but it shows that Villa got more about them than Man United because Dean Smith's like Villa through and through, bruv. And they've got rid of him, and we're still stuck with fucking Gollum, bruv. Like, I just can't even.
Gollum.
No, but I can't. Shit. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bruv. Like,
that's hilarious. Like, in answer to your question, Reggie, realistically, 6th. I think as soon as Conte sorts his shit out down at Tottenham, they'll finish above us. I still think United will finish above us. Although they are shipping a lot of goals at the minute, they've just got too many good players not to finish above us. I think the top 3, the top 2, they're going to be above us. West Ham, I don't know, man. A couple of injuries to key players, and they'll fly down the table because their squad ain't great. But they have got a good core of players, but they ain't got the great squad. So, yeah, 6th maybe. I just see like the teams we've played: Burnley, Brighton, Watford, Norwich. Like Chelsea's, you fucking slapped 7 past Norwich. Are you fucking beaten 1-0? Yeah, and it was a possible offside goal that VAR gave us. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we beat Burnley 1-0. Gibraltar guard free kick. Like, jeez.
Oh God,
that's what I call him. Fuck him, man. I can't stand him. He's dog shit. He's just
fucking hilarious.
He is just a pretty looking Danny Ceballos. That's it. That's all he is.
I agree, bro.
He's fucking shit. So yeah, I expect to beat Wimbledon and fucking Leeds and, you know, Villa. Yeah, although we haven't. And Palace, we didn't beat Palace. I expect to beat Palace. We're Arsenal. Yeah, maybe that's being a bit arrogant with it because we ain't beaten Palace for 4 years, but at our ground. But we should be beating these teams. The only team, like I said, that I didn't expect us to beat was Leicester, and we comfortably beat them. In fact, that was probably the most comfortable game other than the Spurs game. In fact, no, fuck Spurs, because Spurs fucking scored, and then the keeper made a worldie. Otherwise, it's then 3-2 with 5 to go. Leicester was probably the easiest game out of all of these 10 unbeaten, which kind of surprised me because I thought it'd be the hardest. But yeah, it's mad. So yeah, realistically, 6th. Big up to Catania. I think I got your name right, bud. West Ham played Thursday as well. Let's not forget that. Yes, they did. They fucking they won again. So yeah, it's mad. But yeah. Does Rance regret saying Ollie in when he got the job permanently?
No, I don't, because I can only go on the feeling at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, and obviously me being a match going fan at the time as well, bro. Like the atmosphere was electric, bro. Like from depression with Mourinho to like Pogba free flowing and scoring, Martial scoring. I was on top of the world, bro.
The Rashford,
do you know what I mean?
Penalty against
PSG.
bro.
Yeah, so I got sucked in, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it happened to the best of us, but the difference between me and a lot of these shameless idiots, is that as soon as I realized that it wasn't it, very early on, I said, fuck this. I don't care if man are gonna clip me up. I don't care if man are gonna say, oh yeah, you were singing Ollie's at the wheel, whatever, bro. Like I've seen something, I'm saying something now. A lot of these man, literally were so far gone that they were like, yo, like I can't change my mind now.
Yep.
You know what, man? Like literally, he was like, literally, I can't change my mind now. They were like, oh, I'm gonna die on this hill with Ollie. I ain't dying on this hill with no one, fam. As soon as I realized he wasn't the guy, I said, fuck this guy. A lot of these guys stuck with him because they felt like, you know what? I've said too many things. So now I can't really say nothing, bro. Literally,
and they
as soon
don't
as Ollie got
siding with you as well. That's the other reason.
That's it.
Said it, so I'm not saying it. I don't want to be in that camp.
Because all the guys, Lee, that were trying to slate me off, calling me a fake fan and all these other things, it's funny now. All of these men are now trying to assume the leader of the Ollie Out Brigade. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Now, all of these guys are talking about, like Ollie's ruining the club and all these. Bruv, he was ruining the club 3 years ago, mate. Where was your voice? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, this is just how it goes.
This is what they do, though, man. It's fashionable, so they ride the wave. Yeah, and then some people don't like the way you talk, the way you speak about players, the managers, the way you call them pussy-holes and bums and all that. People get jarred by that because people get jarred.
It doesn't matter what you call them, Lee, bro. You see them man that get hung up about how I say things and not what I say? Fuck them, innit? Do you know what I mean?
That's my attitude.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
like,
because at the end
what
of
are you
the
going
day,
to do?
just listen to the underlying message and what I'm saying, bro. If you don't like how I've articulated it, cool, it's not for you. But don't try and discredit what I've said because you don't like how I said it. That don't make no sense.
No, and that's the point. And that's the point, right? Because I call players see you next Tuesdays all the time, mate. Yeah. And people go, oh, you're so disrespectful. You're so toxic. Somebody said in my chat to me yesterday, he goes, why don't you actually give credit where it's due? I said, mate, you obviously don't watch my streams. I said, because when we fucking beat Tottenham, I gave Arteta a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I said, so where was you? I said, if he does well, I'll give him well done. You've done well, mate. I said, he goes, he said, yeah, but people like you. I said, what do you mean people like me? People like me fucking have their heads clued on and switched on to know that this manager ain't going to win us the title. And the aim of us moving stadium was to win titles. So why don't we nip it in the bud now instead of wasting fucking another year and go and get a manager that can implement that and do what was required and why we move stadium? Yeah, no reply. And it's like every time you ask somebody who's Ollie in, yeah, I did it on your show to Tyrone. Every time I put a question on him, he didn't have the answer, bruv. Because as soon as you ask questions that nobody
football related as well.
Yes.
Because all these men are talking about off the pitch, like, oh, everyone's happy at work. How do you know? You're not fucking there. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? All these men talking about the atmosphere in the changing room. I was like, when's the last time you've been to Carrington, you twat? Do you know what I mean? They can't answer it. What? Because United tweeted a few pictures of them smiling in training, bruv. They were smiling when Mourinho was there. They were smiling when Van Gaal was there.
I'd be smiling on 150 grand a week.
Bruv, these men smile every day regardless. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, bruv. And then Ollie's like, oh, don't forget to take a picture of the goalkeeper smiling. Oh, fuck off, Ollie, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, nah, this club's a shambles, bro. Honestly. Come on, bro.
It's true, man. It's fucking true. It's true. Who's your next game? Do you have a look?
I feel like it's Watford or something because it's
there you go. Yeah, you got Watford, and then you got Villarreal. Fucking hell. All right, then after that, you got Chelsea and Arsenal. Oof. Then
we're losing both of those.
It wouldn't surprise me if we beat you, but
nah, you're beating us. Is that your gaff, innit?
Is it yours? Yeah.
It's at ours. Okay.
Yeah, it's at Old Trafford.
Not that matters. Our home record shit now.
You got Chelsea away, and then you got Arsenal at home. Wait, what day is that on, man? It's fucking 8:15 kickoff. What fucking day is 2nd of December?
Must be a Monday or a Friday then.
2nd of December, that is. So that is
Mondays or Fridays.
Bro, that's a fucking shoot. That's a Thursday.
Huh?
That can't be right. That can't be right. It's on the Man U fucking site. That can't be right. Hang on. It's December the 2nd, Man United Arsenal, 9:15 it says for me, but obviously 8:15 your time. 2nd of December is a fucking Thursday. Why are we playing you on a Thursday?
That's a preparation for Europa League and that, bro. Hold tight, Ollie. No, it could be because man ain't getting top 4 with Ollie. So
no, it could be because you're getting knocked out the fucking group stage.
Yeah, 100, bro. It might be that, fam. I don't know.
Apparently, it's on Amazon on a Thursday. This is bullshit, man. There are 3 games in 7 days in December. This is mad. Yeah. This is what football's all about now. It's all about getting that Amazon deal, isn't it? Maybe Jeff Bezos could just come and fucking buy one of our clubs. That'd help, wouldn't it? Yeah. Instead of fucking giving us money to put your games on the games on your fucking channel, mate. Why don't you just fucking buy the club? Yeah, and pump all that money.
Like Jeff, bro. Well, guess what? That man own Twitch anyway, so thank you, Jeff. You know, you know like that. It's all right, man.
Yeah, old fucking JB's loving life, mate. He's got Twitch on lock. He's got Amazon on lock. He's got fucking Amazon books. Yeah, that guy's sleeping on a bed of fucking 50s, bro. He's loving life.
100%. Man like Jeff,
loving it.
Keep it coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Fucking loving life. But yeah, man, it's kind of mad. Did you watch any of the other games?
Nah.
Did you see the Chelsea game?
No, because I was in Hastings, innit? We had a game down south, so man was at the beach.
What the fuck is that? Oh, bird shit on my seat, man.
So yeah, like I was down south yesterday. So yeah, I didn't see it.
No, I see a lot of people talking about Burnley because they got a draw at the Bridge, didn't they, on Saturday? And everyone laughing, going, "Oh yeah, Chelsea, mate, they've conceded 4 goals this season."
Unreal, bro. I had them to win the league at the start of the season. I think everyone remembers. So yeah, man. Defense wins titles, isn't it? That's just what it is. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Listen, people, make sure you subscribe to RANTS' channel. The link is in the title of the video. And make sure you go follow
on Twitch, people.
Yeah, the Twitch link is in the description. In fact, let me put it in the chat as well. I'll pin it to the chat. I'll do that. There's a couple of super chats I want to grab from earlier on quickly as well. We'll read them and then we'll bounce. I'll be back again later. There's been 1,001 people asking me, have you seen the Josh Kroenke video? I have. I've watched it today. I'm going to do a stream on it later tonight. He's done an interview with Jeff Shreves. So quite interesting. He said some decent stuff. He said some crap as well. So I'll dissect that later. And I'll be doing that at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock UK time. At 7 o'clock UK time, I'm on Henry Wright TV, Tottenham fan. New regular show, one on here, one on there. So every Monday at 7, make sure you check out Henry Wright TV as well. And RANTS' link for Twitch is now the pinned comment in the chat. So make sure you go and follow him and subscribe to him on Twitch as well. Let's get these super chats quick. Big up to everyone, man. Smack the likes up, people. There's nowhere near enough likes on this video. 1,750 people watching, not even 500 likes.
Come on.
That's dead, man. Everyone who ain't hit like. Do it now. Here we go. Monetization, super chats. Boom. Right. Let's make sure we go back to the beginning. Fucking hell, I've missed loads as well. Apologies. Right. Chike says, RANTS and Lee, big fans. Thank you, mate. Is João Cancelo the best fullback in the world right now? And would you take Ten Hag from Ajax at Man United?
Yes and yes. Cancelo is the best fullback in the world, and Ten Hag is my first choice manager. If I was on the board, he's the only manager I'd want. I'd go get him. I'd pay whatever. I'd pay 30 million for him. I'd get him and Edwin van der Sar from fucking Ajax, bruv. I'll take the whole Ajax model.
Yeah, take the whole lot. Get Overmars and everyone,
I'll take
bro.
the whole thing. And Overmars. I'll take the whole thing. I'll take all of them, all three of them.
Big up to
I want to get Van Persie in there as well, like, for good measure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get them all back. The Dutch Legion, man.
Van Nistelrooy as well, bruv. He was in the Dutch team. I think he was assistant coach for the tournament. Go get Ruud as well. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
Get them all in there, man.
The whole thing, mate.
Make Man United Dutch again.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Do you know what I mean? And tell Daley Blind when he retires, he can get a coaching job here. You know, like that, bro. It's fine, bro. That's what I do, fam.
Big up to Nick as well. He says, if United get someone like Zidane, a lot of them players are in for a reality check. Won't be surprised if he wants a whole new backline apart from Varane. Average players beware. The thing is, Man United ain't going to sack Ollie anytime soon, I don't think. But thank you for that, Nick.
Until the end of the season now, unless we get absolutely humbled, like unless we get knocked out the Champions League in the group stages, then I think he's gone. But I think that he will hold on to his job now.
Big up to Connor as well. He says, have you watched Josh Kroenke? Yep, just covered that one, buddy. Darren Moore says, Lee, you need to look at Mike LUHG is Maguire thread on Twitter if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, you'll love that, Lee, bro. Like, someone needs to send Lee that. Someone needs to send Lee the link to that, because on my life, yeah, like he would die, fam. In one of my shows, yeah, I was reading it out, and it is the most, bruv, it's horrendously funny.
Bro, that geezer, like, obviously he don't show his face, so I don't know what he looks like. He fucking has me in stitches. He's just so rude with it, but everything he says,
unruly, but because he doesn't show his face. Like the thing is, yeah, like he's like a way more disrespectful version of what I say, yeah. But because he don't show his face, he can be. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's no chance of him getting twatted on the tram or something. Assuming he's from Manchester. I'm assuming he might not be. He might even be from overseas. We don't even know where he's from. However,
he is fucking. Mate, everything he says about United is spot on though.
It is. Most of it is anyway. Do you know what I mean? But like, nah, bro. I have to say, yeah, like that is one of the best threads I've ever read.
Yeah. You'll have to send me it, man. I ain't on Twitter.
Yeah,
I was saying, got a Twitter account
to the point where, like I forgot that Harry Maguire played for Mick Phelan, yeah, for Hull, and man got relegated. Like, bro, like it just gets better. You know, like that just gets better, mate. Like fucking horrible.
That's jokes. Big up to who was the other one? There it is. Scott. Chelsea have got Watford and West Ham inside 2 days in December. Fucking hell. It's mad, isn't it? It's actually mad. Some of these fixtures and the way they do them is just a joke. Like it really is. Like how can you have two games in 2 days?
No, that's a joke, bro. That shouldn't be allowed, fam.
I know the squad.
What happens if you get injuries and you lose like 2 or 3 key players because of that? What's the compensation from the league?
Yeah, it's mad. It's actually insane. But listen, big up to everyone watching live, man. 542 likes. Come on, let's get this up to 750 real quick. 1650 still here, man. Slap the like, slap them up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to Rants' channel, the blue hyperlink in the title. Click it. It takes you straight to his YouTube. And the pinned comment is his Twitch channel. What you got coming up, man? You live again today?
Not sure, bro. Not sure. Do you know what I mean? I normally do a show in the evening with Louis, but his nan's passed in it, so I think we might be knocking out on the head for a few more weeks in it. So guys, you know what I mean, if you follow Louis, make sure you drop him a message as well. You get me? And hopefully his family are doing all right. You get me? But yeah, man, it's always a busy one. I've got some editing to do. We had a game yesterday anyway, so I need to edit that. And yeah, man, like work's never done, bro. You get me? So big up everyone here. Make sure. Also, I did a show just before this as well with Statman, and we spoke about Eddie Howe to Newcastle before it was announced. We didn't know it was going to be announced, but we were looking at his tactical breakdowns, played a few videos. Like, bruv, it was a great show, to be fair. Like, Ian Wright was ripping Ollie, fucking Ashley Williams ripping Ollie, Michael Owen ripped Ollie a new one as well. It was an absolute madness, bro. All the interviews are there, the videos are there. There's no copyright on Twitch, so do you know what I mean? Like, I had a field day. That show was epic. So yeah, man, there's stuff for you lot to watch over there.
Yeah, that's sick. Make sure you go and check that out. Pinned comment, man, is his Twitch channel. So go and check that out right now. And they're asking when you're playing FIFA next. Wait, we need to get a game of FIFA going on, by the way. I am slapping people on that game.
Nah, but I'm not playing you, blood. Listen, the way I've seen, what you've been doing on FIFA, I don't want none of that right
Bro,
now.
I'm nearly in Division 3, yeah? And I only started playing it last Saturday.
Bruv, I don't want anything to do with League Honor, mate. You know the ones there that fuck all of that.
I did lose to a dickhead yesterday, yeah? Right, do you know some of these people, right? Like, because I've sussed a couple of things. I haven't played it for 2 years, Ultimate Team. So it's like trying to get used to the buttons, and some of the buttons have changed from what they used to be. Some of the features on it. So it's like when you used to be able to double trigger and just move the fucking player around. It's like he's on ice skates, yeah? Now that's just one button. That's left bumper. Bruv, I have perfected that. No fucker can get near me on that, yeah? And then Harry Kane, I got Harry Kane at number 10, yeah? I packed him on a free pack. Right, I've got him at number 10. Bruv, that geezer is an absolute joke. His 30-yard finesse shots are a joke. Yeah, top bins every time. And then Ronaldo, Mr. Clutch, yeah, he's fucking.
Bro, I got sacked because I sold him, bruv.
Oh, bro, I'm on Ultimate Team.
I sold Ronaldo, in career mode, and they sacked me, blood. Like, bro, literally, man, fuck this, man. I'm not here for any of that, bro. Man was doing a cultural reset, blood. Man got rid of Maguire, Shaw, Ronaldo, everyone got sold, blood.
And then they said, yo, you're sacked. You're sacked, mate. Bro, Ronaldo's bigger than the club.
Listen, man, ruined the morale. I sold the whole team. Like, it gets like that, though. But that's life, bro.
Look at this little joker as well in my chat. Yeah, big up Bertrand. I slapped you 4-0 last year. You want some smoking? Bro, let me tell you something about when you slapped me 4-0, right? Yeah, number one, I was playing on a PS4 and I'm an Xbox guy. Hence, my fucking Xbox is over there. I'm an Xbox guy
as well, bro.
I can't do this PS. Xbox. Yeah, the control pad's just weird, bruv. It's too
Xbox
tiny.
Xbox controller is the best, blood. Man, got
it's perfect.
And I got my red control pad. Bro, they're the best, bro. Like, fuck, I don't like the PlayStation controller. They're too small and that. You know, them man there with the little Donald Trump hands, the little small hands. Man can't do them things, bro. You get me? So I like the Xbox controller still.
Yeah, and not only that, I was playing on fucking kickoff mode. I'm a FIFA Ultimate Team guy. So it's quick. On fucking kickoff mode, it is so slow. Like, honestly, the gameplay is just like in reverse. It's hard work. It is hard work. I have to play quick one-touch passing, Bro, if you watch me play a game of FIFA, fucking, it's just ridiculous. It's like watching Prime Barcelona under Pep.
Bro. Hey.
No, to be fair, I can't believe how well I've actually fucking taken to this game because I didn't buy the last one. The first FIFA is
this FIFA is the best FIFA I've ever played because I don't like FIFA, innit? I don't like it. I think that it doesn't feel realistic enough. But this FIFA, in terms of gameplay, is the closest thing that I can actually I can fuck with, innit?
Yeah, so, I agree, man. I didn't buy the last one. It's the first one that I've not brought ever. Yeah, I was like, fuck that, I ain't playing it anymore. And then my mate convinced me last week to go and buy an Xbox, so I bought one. And I whacked on 500 fucking euros of FIFA points, man. I just started going on a madness, bro. First pack Lukaku, 7th pack Drogba, bro. That made my whole team pretty much because he was worth fucking 800 grand. So I was like, fucking cheers. Then I packed Marquinhos. He was worth like 150. So like, by the time I'd done all of my fucking FIFA points, I had about 2.2 million to spend. And my go-to guy every time, Ruud Gullit. Yeah, that guy is a fucking joke on this game, man. Yeah, Ruud Gullit and Ronnie, they're my two go-tos. Now I build the team around them. But I got Varane, I got fucking Van Dijk, I got Kyle Walker. Reguilon's decent, I got him. Fabinho.
You must be dropping bread on that, fam. How the fuck you got all them players already?
Nah, come on. I've done 500 euros, which is what, 420 quid?
You're a madman. Man, you're moving like Sheikh Mansour, blood.
Yeah. Bro, that's that. Actually, I really wanted to do more, but it's my daughter's birthday this month.
You're cracking, bro. I ain't spent no money on my team, blood. I got David Ginola in my first pack, Because I done French, so I got David Ginola, I got Kylian Mbappe, and
that David Ginola card is a fucking joy. That's the best card on the game.
Bro, Ginola's cold, bro. But it's like, bro, you spent 400. Nah, bro. I said I'm not spending no money. And then when I deeped it, that I was playing against teams, with fucking bare legends and that, I was like, nah, allow it, bro. I was getting smoked by teams that had Messi, Neymar, and CR7, bro. Like, nah, I'm not playing these games.
No, my
Fuck
team's
these
pretty
beers,
sick.
man. No, you know what I'm
I've got
saying?
fucking, I've got Son left wing. I got Adama Traore right wing, but I normally sub him off second half and bring Rashford on and put him right wing. And then I've got Fabinho. I need a better right winger because Adama's just fucking quick. That's it. He ain't got nothing else. He's shooting shit. So I'm thinking, go and get Mohamed Salah and then get N'Golo Kante and get rid of Fabinho. Although Fabinho's good on this game, but I'm thinking, yeah, I need a couple of reinforcements there. And then going into the new year, once I've got Christmas out the way, then I'll slap another load on and fucking we'll end up with Eusebio and fucking R9 and players like that. So yeah, man. Fucking that's mate, I don't go out every night getting fucking hammered. I get a couple of little tins, have a couple of tins, and I'm chill, bruv. I don't need to go out clubbing every night. Do you know what I mean?
You're right.
So, no, these people fucking are out spending £100 in a nightclub every night.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. You just got to pick your thing, innit? Like people might think that yo, it's a lot of money, but bro, people spend more fucking money on clubbing, on fags and whatnot. You get me? So it's
mad. Well, listen, the show's been lit, people. Make sure you subscribe to Rants. Make sure you follow his Twitch. Subscribe to that pinned comment for the Twitch title of the video for the YouTube channel. We're out of here. I'll be back again at 7 p.m. on Henry Wright TV. Go and subscribe to him. Then I'm back on here at 8 o'clock talking about Josh Kroenke's interview. So, yeah, we're still working, man. I'm going to go and smash some people on FIFA. Arteta out.